Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Hybrid Heaven. This is Umbaglo, and let's continue on. Now, the last time, I actually ended up accidentally playing through everything that I needed to do in order to get on to the next area, and my system was not recording it. I'm not actually very pleased about that, but that just means that you don't get to see me wandering around the same areas that I've been wandering around in for a while. So I guess that's a good thing. Small doors are the most annoying of them. I will not get trapped by the stairs again this time. Instead, I'll just fall off the edge. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly didn't really do too much in the portion that ended up not being recorded. It was about 25 minutes of me continuing to wander just a little bit, but it was more focused wandering. I knew where I had to go, but it was all locations that you had already seen. Show this guy the power of his own attack. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I actually want to learn. For the most part, the body offense rating is for grapple throws, although there are a few that actually use some of your other limbs. For example, there is actually a headbutt attack, which uses your head offense, and I think it's probably pretty much the only attack that does. And there are a few attacks that target the head for head defense, but those ones are really rare, and because they're rare, they're actually incredibly damaged. not very many attacks target the head. And so the ones that do usually will cause a significant amount of damage because most enemies don't have very much head defense. Oh, this is actually using up a lot of stamina. Yeah, I mentioned before that I didn't quite know what stamina meant. Stamina was for, and I think I talked about it in the last update. But one of the things stamina is used for is grapple throws. It might actually be used for normal attacks, but it just uses up so little stamina that it's just not even noticeable. Oh, come on. Oh, what? This enemy is actually pretty annoying because getting into hug fights is a pain. Oh, hey. You know, for the longest time, I always thought that it was related to progression, but it actually looks like extra power gauges is related to your level. So, I've actually gained my first extra power gauge, which means that I can charge up 2 full power bars of energy. Or, yeah, well, let's just call it that. And actually use that. Oh, there goes my. Whatever. It's good enough, actually. And then use that to perform combo attacks. Which, as soon as I can get an attack in on this guy, I'll try to perform one. Oh dear. This might hurt. Oh, I can live with it though. We'll live with that though. Now, one of the things which is a little bit of a problem with once you get your first power bar is that the system, as you may notice, even though I'm before the full the line on the bar, it still considers me to have 1 full bar of power because I have a charged bar. Which means that if you let 1 bar fill and then you use an item, you still use up 1 full bar of power. Oh, so now we see that I have a combo option. So what I can do is, I don't think I have any, I do, but I'll just make a new one. Now, one thing to take note of with combos is that they always will work on where. One of the things to be very wary of is where the enemy is going to be once you're finished. So, if you use an early attack which is which has too much of a knockback, just put it there, then the enemy will actually be knocked out of range of the rest of your attacks, which makes the combo kind of pointless. Oh, hey. Looks like Poison Shot. Poison Shot will deal some damage to the enemy and also poison them, which means that their hit points will gradually drop over time if they're actually susceptible to poison. I don't know how many enemies are. But yeah, every single time that I played Hybrid Heaven before, even though I would do a little bit of level grinding, I always found that my power bar, I would always get the new power bars after completing an important story mission, or I shouldn't say that, after beating one of the more important bosses. Well, I'm actually, I guess this update won't be a total waste, even though it's probably not going to be that interesting seeing me get into a hug fight with this guy. On the plus side, it is giving me a lot of important stat points, which I'm going to need for what's going to happen next. One thing I'm going to have to try to do soon is show off what attacks you can do on a grounded enemy. But first I need to actually stun an enemy and knock him out on the ground, which I might not really be able to do for a while. Might have been the last spawn for him. Yep, okay, so now we'll continue on. Actually make some real progress. As soon as I don't get defeated by the frickin' door. And this is, yeah. Those doors are even trickier than the other ones. really does not want to target that mine. Whatever. I can outrun them. Aha! So what we have here is our first boss. Now before I go in, I'd better check to see... I can probably do without that for now. And I am going to regret saying that, but... here we go. I honestly do not remember what this guy does. Other than jump back. Man, I wish I could do that. So I mentioned it before, but there are two. Oh, right, that's what this guy is. Oh, yeah, this guy, as a regular attack, he will do a grapple throw. And there are a lot of enemies in the game which will have bullshit special abilities like that. Yeah, he just does that as a regular move, which means that if it actually connects, there's not really anything you can do about it, because you can't do your normal defenses against the throw. You have to do your special throw defenses instead. And yeah. One good thing about that knockback, though, is as annoying as it is, at least it gives me a chance to get full strength, full speed power regeneration. That's another actual benefit about combos as well, because combos are considered to be the same attack, just bleh. If the enemy doesn't counter the first one, then his defenses are actually useless against any other stage in the combo. So, for example, if he were to block or step the first attack in the combo, then the next steps in the combo will actually be undefended. He would have to fully counter or be literally completely out of the way in order to completely avoid the combo attack. So this guy is actually basically, in addition to being annoying and knocking me on my ass all the time, he's basically a combination of the first three enemies. Oh my goodness. No, stop. Whatever. There we go. Oh, only a B? Whatever. Well, that was... he was only the first boss, but that was slightly easier than I thought it would be. Oh dear. Plot. Right, so actually, the people we have here are two of the main villains of the game, and I don't remember their names because it's been so long. But I'm sure they'll mention it very soon. Apparently he is. Oh, he's Hunter. Okay. Yeah, if only that was actually true. Amazing physical abilities. I think we really know what he's after. Alright, so Hunter and Jerry, those are basically the two of the main villains, at least of this stage of the game. This guy is actually really creepy. That's... What? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, I remember this guy now too. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, the next area is actually kind of an interesting area, and Dr. Bros is... I remember he's kind of funny, but I don't remember if it's funny haha or funny strange. But I'm sure we'll soon find out. And now Diaz is hearing voices in his head. And so here we are. Now we're on floor 21, and thankfully there's a save point. So this will be the end of this update, which actually is recording. Thankfully. Because it would totally suck if that was not taped as well. But since everything is recording fine, hey, great. So this has been Umbaglo. And thank you all for watching this update. Hope you all enjoyed it. Even though it was more action-filled than the last one. And sorry that you all missed what I was doing there, but I guess it wasn't really all that interesting anyway. So, thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a good day.